title of our paper is Acculturative Stress and Adjustment Experiences of Greek International Students by Michalis Poulakis, Craig Dyke, and Amber Massa. Introduction. International students from various countries contribute to the United States' diverse population. 886,052 international students enrolled in higher education institutions in the United States during the 2013-2014 academic year. International students experience varying levels of acculturation and acculturative stress and have different needs to cope. Greek students contribute to the growing international student population. However, there is little research examining Greek students' acculturation experiences and challenges. So the purpose of our paper was to investigate Greek international students' acculturation and acculturative stress experiences. The hypothesis, the expectation of the themes that we had to emerge related to the Greek international students' experiences were the following: positive and negative pre-sojourn perceptions of the United States, positive and negative post-sojourn perceptions of the United States, acculturative stress problems in the United States, strategies for coping with acculturative stress problems, peer and family networks, prejudicial or discriminatory experience in the United States, English language difficulties and usage. We had 8 Greek international students, 5 males, 3 females, from a Midwestern private university. We provide them with an informed consent, a demographic questionnaire, a semi-structured interview about Greek students' experience in the United States, and a transcription, of course, of the interviews. We analyzed the data by using the consensual qualitative research, also known as CQR, by Clara Hill. CQR utilizes a systematic methodology involving several team members discussing and analyzing data until they reach consensus about themes within the data. We had 7 major themes emerging after the data analysis. First, students' positive and negative pre-sojourn perceptions of the United States. The belief that the United States would be similar to other European countries, and beliefs influenced by media portrayals. Students' positive and negative post-sojourn perceptions of the United States. The recognition of the diversity within the United States in terms of religion, culture, and customs. The realization of flexibility regarding social rules and norms. And the recognition of importance of structure and punctuality with work and school in the United States. So what were some of their findings? Acculturative stress problems in the United States. The Greek students experienced physical isolation from native family and friends, unfamiliarity with required daily living tasks and obligations, a fast-paced nature of living, difficulty with Americans' focus on work rather than leisure, understanding and speaking English, finances, and becoming a minority after being a part of the majority in the native country. Strategies for coping with acculturative stress problems: seeking out familial and peer resources, utilizing mentors and professors, and some participants were against seeking counseling, while others considered it a last resort. Peer and family networks. The participants had strong, positive, and available family and peer support. Some of the participants had a strong support network of American friends, and others had only a strong support network of Greek friends in the United States. English language usage and difficulties. The students reported difficulty speaking and using English in higher education settings, educational difficulties due to language problems, and the participants reported utilizing staff and professor assistance for the language difficulties. They also reported difficulties with social situations due to issues with English language. Cultural concerns regarding the United States or native country. Diverse nature of the United States versus the participants' native country. The realization of lack of diversity in the native country and intolerance for diversity of other minorities. Difference in the work pace in the United States compared to the native country. So what are some of the conclusions? The Greek international students had vastly different pre-surgeon expectations compared to the reality that they experienced in the United States. Language difficulties and familial isolation were high stressors for the participants. Support networks, both Greek and American, were important for participants in coping with their acculturative stress. Many indicated preference to solve difficulties independently before seeking help, something that is consistent with Greek culture values that values autonomy and self-reliance. So what are some of the suggestions that we have? Implement seminars prior to the sojourn to address preconceived expectations and to provide information regarding culture. Implement seminars on how to obtain and complete daily needs and tasks. Language workshops and tutoring to aid international students with any difficulties. And training for the faculty and the mental health professionals regarding Greek cultural, social, and relationship norms to better connect with these students and aid with students' acculturative stress. Thank you.